Thank you very much. It was fascinating, very interesting. Congratulations to the Spanish team. Unfortunately, I've been told that I had only 5 minutes to give you this presentation, and of course we are just on the first step. We started our project last year. So what I can give you now just some preliminary results with some maps, and it will take only 5 minutes, no more, unfortunately. But I think it would be interesting for you as well. Perfect. So we started our LIFE project in 2014, and we started to tag birds in 2015. So now there are only 2 seasons, but we could do this very interesting project. We use the same PTT, and the first year we used 4 PTTs, and the second year we always used 4 PTTs. Unfortunately, the first year 2 of the PTTs broke while our birds were staying in Hungary, and so no interesting data. But last year was a little bit better because all of our 4 birds started for their migration. You can see the European route of all the birds. They started late August or 1st of September, and it's very interesting because their migration routes first 3 days very fast. 2.5 days they get the first stop over the Sahara region. 2,500 kilometers they've got in very fast. The first points, I give you only points and facts. They are not analyzed data because we don't have enough. What we analyzed very quickly, that this is that point, the Wadify region in Chad, that all the birds spent a little bit more, 23, 27, 22 and 8 days. It seems to be a stopover size, but I know it's a little bit difficult to define the stopover size, but it seems to be at first sight that it will be very interesting zone for the migrated rollers from the Carpathian Basin. Maybe that would be our first stopover size, but of course we will get more data in this season and next season. After the first sites, they went through to the rainforest zone. What you can see, it's a very sad story because it was a recapture in Congo. I think now there are 2 Congos. I am not sure which Congos, but they found it. That bird trapped, and unfortunately after trapping our bird died, but it was just a ring bird. But it was very interesting because there was no any Hungarian data from center of Africa. They went through 2 big direction as you see, and this is the wintering era. This bird, Peter and Arthur, was a tag bird from 2015. Unfortunately, Chele and Peter was a tag bird in 2015. Unfortunately, this male died in Botswana, so never returned. Peter was the only bird of ours which returned last year to Hungary successfully. You will see it. And now we have 3 birds in Africa spending their winter. One in Angola, one in Namibia, and one in Botswana. And they are doing very well right now. I hope they will be back. the spring migration, we don't have enough data, unfortunately. This is our first bird, Peter, the male one, who spent their wintering era here, and this is his spring migration. Unfortunately, what you see this between these 2 points is not so good because the PTT couldn't provide any data. So we were convinced that we lost him, but after 2 weeks silence, he arrived back from Syria actually, and doing well back to Hungary, and he started to breed. And after a quite successful breeding season, unfortunately, he lost him. Probably he got electrocution, but we don't know. We tried to look for his body, but unfortunately, it was never succeed. This is the spring migration of Peter, and we put some Hungarian ring birds recovery data to the map. You can see the autumn and spring migration recovery. And this is just a very short summary. These are all the countries which would be interesting if you see the fly action plan. Serbia, Bulgaria, Greece, Turkey, Egypt, Chad, Sudan, Congo, Angola, Botswana, Namibia, Zambia, Uganda, Tanzania, Saudi Arabia, and Syria. So 12, almost 16 countries they involved through their migration. And that's it, I think. That was the 5 minutes, and unfortunately we don't have more information right now, but I think we will have